What's up, you guys? Joe Dobby here. I am now a Deck Out Gaming affiliate. Use Joe Dobbs Deck Out at checkout. Deck Out Gaming has tons of singles for Pokemon, Dragon Ball Super, and Digimon TCG, as well as One Piece. They now buy list as well, so don't hesitate to reach out, and they got your back. Really high customer service ratings. Thank you guys, and yeah, let's get to the video. What's up, YouTube? Joe Dobby here, back at it again with another video for you. And today, this is going to be a really fun video. We're going to be talking about the news that Bandai just released regarding the 2023 Championship Finals for North America across all card games, but we'll be honing in on Digimon card game for this video, obviously, because we're a Digimon channel. Let's go. And I picked this up at Walmart. This is super weird. A monster box for the Digimon TCG. So we're going to open this up and see what's in here. It's supposed to be a surprise starter deck and 2 booster packs and a bonus pack. What set, what deck, I don't know. I've heard rumors that it could be any deck from any previous kind of like structure, but let's see what comes out. All right, you guys, so this news was kind of released yesterday, and it was really the talk of the Digimon community. It's regarding the 2023 Championship Finals and how invitations they've kind of transformed. So previously, regional events and store championships would hand out invites for the championship finals. So you would be invited to this event. It would be very prestigious. You feel like you are really traveling and competing, all professional, yada, yada, yada. Very cool stuff. Personally, I've attended 2 nationals tournaments. The first tournament, I played Devimon because it was the deck that I got my invite with. Scrubbed out against Rookie Rush, so very funny stuff. 3 times in a row. Rookie Rush was very big in the meta. And the second tournament, I played Mastemon, and admittedly, that wasn't really the best pick. I think I should have chosen Mervamon because I was much better at that deck, and it was more consistent and not security reliant. But that's all hindsight. The idea of the events are really to bring people together in one community and to engage and enjoy a lot of competitive, pretty much competitive gameplay. That said, they're changing it up this time, and I'll go into why, but let's go into this first, just to kind of go over the changes. So, Digimon Card Game Championship 2023, the culmination of the 2023 organized play season is finally here. So, there will be exclusive prizing, and some tamers will earn an invite to the World Championship in Japan, March 3rd to the 4th of 2024. So, there's still going to be an invite to the World Championships. And the exclusive prizing is going to be very interesting. Digimon over the last year has had very bad and very recycled, unfortunate prizing. I did talk about this in my 3-year review video. Link will be in the description below, or you can just check the channel if I happen to miss that. But there is now a big change. So for North America, this event will be held at the Bandai Card Games Fest. So last time we just had a Digimon Championship. Now it's called a Bandai Card Games Fest. So the Bandai Card Games Fest is a TCG fest, first and foremost. It is kind of like once again, a bringing of the Bandai's card games community together in this one convention / huge event where there will be numerous championship tournaments across all TCGs. There will be exhibits such as the Digimon Museum that we saw last time. There will also be potentially panels and discussions and, you know, the opportunity for Q&As with developers. All this stuff might take place at the Bandai Card Games Fest. We don't know. But I mean, it would be very funny to call it a card games festival and just have a bunch of tournaments, right? So there's going to be some events that I hope will happen. That said, it really brings in more players than the invited number of players this competitive year. The reason why I say that is because there have been over 12 regionals right now, and minus passing down invites, that's only 196 people for regionals at top 16. Store championships, they did away with those invites, which was fine. I agree with that. Once again, I talk about it in my video, but I think they should have opened up the regionals tournaments to top 32 because there's a lot of players that consistently top 32, such as myself. I think I've attended 4 regionals and have top 32'd. I've attended 4 regionals and 2 unsanctioned events, and I've top 32'd 4 of them, right? So that's a pretty big deal. And I know there are a lot of players that just bubble out because in 8 rounds of Swiss, you're really looking at multiple players between top 16 to top 32 that are also X1 and X2. And it really depends on your strength of schedule. Who were you lucky enough to face and lose to, and how far did they go in the tournament? Because if you're unlucky, everyone that you beat and everyone that you lost to would have just dropped. And no matter how well your record ended up being, as long as those people kept dropping tournaments or that 3-0 drop mindset, you are unfortunately not going to get up in that strength of schedule for the ladder. So most of those tournaments, I was X1, I was X11, some of those I was X2, and instead of going, 17th place, my opponent lost in the finals. My only loss in one event, lost in the finals, and that bumped me down to like 23rd, and that got me out of range for pass down invites. So, there's a lot of high caliber gameplay and players out there, which is why I think that this news is very welcome. Right? So for Bandai North America, the championship finals has been changed to an open event as of September 7th, 2023. North American players who won an invite from regionals will have priority registration and receive a 2-round bye in place of their invite. So they're already taking care of the problem that a lot of people with invites face. Like, oh, I'm so good at the game. I practiced so much. I traveled so much. I dropped so much money to play at these regionals, and now any person, quote unquote, can just show up. Well, that's not necessarily the case, right? Because we don't know how many more spots will be open for players once these priority registration for invites have taken place. I'm projecting that there's over 20 regionals this year, including the October to November, and that's about 320 people, top 16. If you add the pass down invites, I want to say that's about 350 to 400 people. There might only be an extra 100 added just to hit 500, right? So no, majority of the players might not even be people without invites. Majority will probably still land on the side of people with invites. And in addition to that, people with invites will receive a 2-round bye, which is huge because I don't think people grasp the significance of this. You're playing 9 to 11 rounds of high-level Digimon. 2 wins. Starting your 3rd round, your first played match with 2 wins is huge in a situation like this. For 2 reasons. One, you have a higher potential to judge the people who signed up just so they can enjoy Bandai Card Games Fest and have a tournament to go to. And they happen to take, Poop Sukamon Control, and the deck's not very good, but your meta deck, loses to it directly. You have the potential to dodge that over the course of the first 2 rounds if that Sukamon kind of just loses early, right? So at 2 wins, starting your 3rd round, you have a higher potential to face high-level competition, to face more meta decks that you are, prepared for, right? Which is why I think it's not really a big deal. The priority registration, once again, is a really good thing. And in addition to that, this is a Bandai Card Games Festival, right? As high-level competition as the tournaments are going to be with Dragon Ball, One Piece, Digimon, Battle Spirit Saga, it's still a Bandai Card Games Festival is how they're marketing it and how they're branding this event, which means there are going to be a lot of casuals like me and a lot of competitive players like me who are going to show up to the event and want to just vibe with everyone that I've made friends with through this game throughout the pandemic. So I just think that, it's a good opportunity for everyone to just hang out. Long distance friends from this card game through online events, etc., can hang out and have a good time and also play some very high level Digimon. Now, Bandai has had a lot of issues, and I talk about it in my video, bro. Like, you guys have to watch that video because I talk about the really bad pricing. I talk about the invites not being adjusted to top 32 if you're gonna remove store championship invites. I talk about alternative tournament structure that would allow for the great pool of talent in this card game to experience an event this big without letting any super good or super, you know, people that think they're like really crazy at the game feel bad, right? Because there's a lot of good players, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, this game has humbled me because I thought myself to be a very good player. I have top 6th, one major event, store championship, maybe like 3-4 times throughout the last 2 years, top 32, countless regionals and countless ulti cups. And the way I see it, guys, like, this invite, as awesome as it feels to know that, oh, I'm one of the selected. Like, at the end of the day, you still are selected. You lose nothing from participating in regionals, competing in regionals, and enjoying these regional events. Don't feel bad that, you know, oh, the ticket for the regionals October through November is non-refundable. Bro, play it out. Because I tell you, like, if you get that invite, what, like I'm in 3 Digimon regionals, okay? I'm in 3 Digimon regionals, and I'm going to play my heart out at these regionals and have a good time, but also, you know, try to bring more competitive decks to the table. Because I want a 2-round buy. I want to have priority registration. There's going to be limited seats for the non-priority registration, and I don't want to struggle with all that. Like, people are complaining like, oh, like, I don't want to, like, I'm a good player. I don't want to lose to a bot that, like, signed up at the after priority registration. Well, bro, if you lose to a bot, you lose to a bot. I'm sorry, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you lose to someone to Sukamon control, like, the game is RNG at the end of the day, man. Like, you could be so godly at the game, but what your matchup, the fact that you match up against a random person is RNG, right? So you have to take them out, win out. You know what I mean? But yeah, big picture, it's a Bandai Card Games Festival, and there really shouldn't be any problems regarding it. World Championship info, and this Card Games Fest is actually going to take place in North America. Bandai Card Games Fest in Los Angeles. So it's LA again, which kind of sucks because it's going to be very expensive. But at the end of the day, LA is a really great spot. It's a great place to have fun and hang out. Extracurricular to the card games as well. And I got family there, so I'm going to hang out. The buy list is basically like people with invites now, right? It's not like an invitation list. So that said, 2-round buys is going to be amazing. The only thing I'm very curious about is how they tackle the tiebreakers. Because getting 2 free wins as a buy is generally not better than winning 2-0 against a player, because that player continues on in the tournament, hopefully, and either does well or does bad. But regardless, the fact that you face the player versus facing no player, there is a strength of schedule to compare to, which is generally better for your bracket, for your placing. So I'm very curious to see how they handle that. I hope they handle it very well. But as we speak, I'm pretty sure they're handling this situation. All right, you guys. So now for the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and open this box and see what we get. Yeah. So this mystery box I saw on a post online, and I was like, what? Walmart has these? I guess it's their extra boxes that they've sold throughout, or that they weren't able to sell. So they've repackaged it into these monster boxes. So I'm very curious to see what's in it. Oh my goodness. There's some good stuff in here. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. Okay, so right off the bat, Mastemon deck. Pretty good staples in here. There's going to be a booster pack in here as well. That's just how the way it is packaged. So that's really cool stuff. But let's go into the other packs. We've got a cross-time booster and X-Record booster. Nice. And apparently there's a special card in here. So let's check them out. All right, so let's check them all out. So I'm gonna open up this card real quick just to see what's really in it, and I'm very curious to see what's in it. Diving into this now. Oh, wow, that's perfect. See, look at this. This is another reason why I've really complained about the pricing, because now they're just throwing event pack Loimons into the rotation, which is really ridiculous, I think. Like, event packs are in this $40 monster box, further decreasing the value of attending tournaments unless they step up the pricing. And they did so in the October to November regionals, but we got like 2 years of this, guys. It's been 2 years that we keep getting this stuff, and they finally packaged it in this super value box, super value quote unquote box. It's kind of unfortunate, but hey, I got my playset now, so I can play Loimon if ever Purple Hybrid gets good again. Next, we've got this guy. I am butchering this opening. There we go. So cross time booster. Just want to see what's in it. We shove this out the way. Alright. We got Jokermon. Oh, looks like we got something rare. Micmon, Calamarimon, Zenimon, Pillowmon. We got Ebi. Oh, cool. We got Impmon X. I need that. I play that. Burning Greymon, Grand Kuagamon, and a Paildramon. So nothing too special there. But, you know, that is the booster. And we're gonna go into the BT9 set. The set that I actually legitimately hate the most. No jokes. I think this set broke Digimon for a lot of people. And if you weren't an Alphamon or a Metal Garurumon player, even Black War Greymon wasn't as good then as it is now. So if you were not an Alphamon or Metal Garurumon player or Grand Kuagamon player, this set made you feel really sad. And as a purple player, I was pretty much sad for like the whole last 8 sets. Ground Fang, Gazimon, Toyagumon, Eye of the Gorgon, Daigo, Nishima, Atomic Megaloblaster, X Antibody, that's like worth $5. We'll take that. War Growlmon X, and a Grand Dracmon. So double rare. I doubt these cards, I don't know if they weigh these packs, but I doubt there's going to be anything super special in them anyway. And finally, we're going to go over this starter deck. So this is a pretty good deck to start the game on, because then you'll be familiar with one of the more unique mechanics in the game, which is Jogris. Oh, wow. Is there actually a pack in here? Oh, did they? Because this usually comes with a pack. I don't know if the... Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Interesting, because there's no pack in here anymore. If it ever did come with a pack, it now does not come with a pack. But we'll go over this briefly for everyone that has not seen what is inside a Mastemon starter deck yet. And here we go. So we got 4 copies of the Nyaramon eggs, which is makes sense. 4 copies of Salamon makes sense as well. 2 copies of Lopmon. Oh, 4 copies of Lopmon. I know there's 4 copies of... Oh, 2 copies of Gato, which is why you had to buy 2. Gatomon is like the key card in this deck. Anjuamon. These are good cards. 4 copies. Oh, what? Is this like a modified deck? Oh, this is like... I think this is slightly modified. Oh, no, it's not. No, I'm tripping. It's the exact same one. So we got Ghostmons in here. That's my bad. Wizardmon, Bastemon, Lady Devies, 4 copies, 4 copies of Junos, 2 Chaos Degs, which I like, 4 Darkness Waves, which I need more of. So there's actually staples in here that I do play, and I do need more of, so that's good stuff. And yeah, for Mastemon, it's a pretty good deck to start getting to the game with. I taught 2 people Digimon with their Mastemon decks, and they really liked the mechanic of DNA Digivolution. So that was pretty good stuff. All right, but that said, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts on the championship finals, and that's just the opening of the mystery box. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.